Fellow Spartans, how you doing, and welcome back to another video. So a few days ago, while I was at EGX, Total War Arena had a huge update and has moved into closed beta. Titled the Fury of Arminius, it brings a brand new culture of the barbarians, as well as introducing Arminius, the latest commander to take control of on the battlefield. The beta has brought a huge amount of content and improvements to Arena, so let me briefly list the major features that have been implemented. So as well as what I just mentioned, there is the addition of a brand new map, Rubicon, which I'll be covering in a separate video tomorrow. So as well, commander orders, consumables and deployables have been completely reworked. New cosmetic items will be made available in the way of the Vanguard and Humble Bundle packs, and more to come on those in the coming weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for any announcements on them. Also, the user interface of the game has been highly improved and made a lot sleeker than before. There's been high tier rebalancing, cavalry and missile rebalancing, as well as camera distances now being a lot closer than before, so you can zoom right in to the action, as well as many more improvements and bug fixes. If you want to know everything that has been changed, then as always the patch notes are below in the description. So along with my video today, I will be releasing over the course of the next few days an interview that I got to have with the Arena developers, along with a guide on how to watch battle replays in the game. Plus, as I mentioned before, we'll take a look at the new map of Rubicon. And if that's not enough, I will be giving away some more keys, so hopefully you can start playing Arena very soon. Therefore, keep your eyes peeled throughout the videos, including this one, for some codes popping up on your screens. So today I'm going to be controlling my tier 3 barbarian axemen with the consumables of Feast, which adds +4 melee damage and +4 melee armor piercing damage, as well as Spar, which also adds +2 melee attack to give him even more of a killer punch, and +1 to shield armor. And as you can see, I have maxed out completely the unit's upgrades. And now taking a look at Arminius's specific abilities, you can see here he has the momentum ability, which means the unit or a unit will gather momentum with every step, but this motion is lost if the unit stops moving. So that really does add a lot of speed to your men as they move around the map, to aid them in avoiding or outmaneuvering the enemy, as well as helping them to rush the opponent's base. Also, he has got the Frenzy ability, which means he will enter into a reckless, bloodthirsty frenzy at the expense of melee defense. As well, Scout, which will allow a unit to enter into a scouting stance, which affords a greater field of view, but it does leave the unit vulnerable to melee attacks while they are in this stance on the battlefield. And finally, Infiltration, which I love the sound of. This disguises units so they appear as allies to the enemy, but does deactivate when you enter combat. But that could prove so effective if used at just the right moment. Anyway, let's check out these guys on the battlefield. Okay then guys, we are back once again in the lands of Germania as I take to the field my barbarian axemen with Arminius. Quite apt that we are in these lands actually. In Germania, of course, in Teutoburg Forest, where Arminius betrayed the Roman army. So here we go. So let's push on the right hand flank. So we've got the, just have a look at these details. We've got the Frenzy, which I showed you about before, giving that melee attack. We've got Scout, Infiltration, which I can't wait to use, Momentum, which is very good actually for speed and charging, and then we've got Harass as well. So let's move in. Let's move forward. Try and push on this flank if we can, and hopefully we can get into some combat pretty soon. You can see all the upgrades I've put on my units there, the helmets, the capes, etc. Now these guys of course are light infantry, so very much like my gladiator units, they do benefit a lot from being in woodland areas with their improvements to both melee attack and melee defense as well. So yes, it'd be good to see them in action in the woodland like we have been doing with our gladiators. in a little bit, hopefully. So, here we go. So, a short harassing charge. Okay, let's have a quick look at this, see what this could do. All right, artillery fire down that side. So, let's break off, go over the river here, go into the central area of the map, try and avoid any firing from their artillery if we can avoid it. But it's also good to see this momentum that Arminius has. You know, that momentum ability to keep pushing your units forward, gathering momentum with every step to really add speed and you know, swiftness to your units, which is very good to have, of course, on any battlefield in arena. To be honest with you, so really, it's a bit of a game-changing skill or ability, I feel, to the barbarian faction. Something that's completely sort of fresh and new to the game in some ways. Anyway, so you can see here that melee attack and melee defense being boosted with us now entering the woodland. You can see here the cavalry of Intel Iron. He's coming across. He's backed away again. Probably seeing my teammates' troops coming across the field as well. He realises he's in a bit of trouble there actually now. He's being pinned down quite quickly, in fact. But we'll push on. See what we can do here. This unit of archers leaving themselves open for an attack there. They pulled back a little bit. Well, we'll go in quickly. See if we can use the harass stance or the harass skill to push in a little bit quicker. Here we go. These guys are pretty much on their way out already, though. But we'll finish them off. We'll make quick work of these guys. Very quick work of these guys. Oh, artillery fire again. They spotted us in the woodland. Let's pull back. Get out of there now. Go, 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 go. Pull back. We'll go down this road if we can and avoid them, because they would be devastating, especially with us being light infantry. We've got no real protection against them. So let's push down this area of the map. We've also got flaming shot on now as well. Hopefully we won't get attacked from the rear though. That's the only problem now. We've pushed on this way and we've left our rear a little bit vulnerable now. But let's just push on. See what we can do. I want to try and use the infiltration ability in a second, because that is just an awesome skill to have. And if we push in closer and closer to the enemy's base, there is a very high chance that we will come across some of these enemy units defending their base, especially with the reworking now of the scoring system, whereby if you do defend your base you will get points for doing just that. So people will try and hold back more so than before, probably now, with it being a recognised sort of role in the game. Oh yes, you can see here, there we go, a tier 3 skirmish unit. So I've activated the infiltration ability, so they think now I am allies pulling back to defend the base possibly. This is hilarious. So if I just go, no one else around me, no, let's go. Let's go back, let's go across, come on. This is going to be hilarious. Oh, it initiated the charge as well. Here we go. Oh, that's completely caught them off guard. I don't think they've even realised. Oh, you see how they've pulled back now. They're trying to escape this. But I've pinned them down. The morale's dropping very quickly. Even their numbers are dropping very quickly. They're flanked. They're routing. It's all over. Use that harass again to push in further against them. We've made short work of them. Fantastic. They have gone completely. Infiltration is a great trait. It really is fantastic. A game changer in a lot of ways. So let's push on. Oh, they coming back for more. They want to face off against me. Oh, looks like we're losing our base here. The enemy are capping it. Not at a quick rate, but they are capping it. Little by little, percentage by percentage, it is going up. So we have to be careful of that. Hopefully, either we can rush their base quicker, or we've got someone who will pull back and defend our base in a minute. I can't do that. I'm too committed now. And again, infiltration is enabled, so these guys don't think I am the enemy until now. So hopefully we can push through these quite quickly once more. That frenzy ability really adding to the melee attack. and melee damage. So let's see if that will help a little bit more now. It probably is. The morale's dropping very quickly. Because we've got axes, we can get into their spears quite easily. In fact, telling that unit of cavalry to finish off them by charging them in the rear. And yes, here we go. So look at that, 32%. The enemy are capping quite quickly. We are bringing units back to defend. Will it be quickly? Will it be in time? That's the thing. But here we go. We're starting to cap as well now. 7%, 8, and we've got more units rushing in at quite a quick rate here. So let's go harass. Get in there as soon as you can. Move, 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 move. We can probably get this one, I think, because even though, you know, we're losing our base, we're really pushing up. Look at the percentage going up. 29, 30%. It's going at a lot quicker rate now than the enemy's got. Enemy's base cap is going actually. Really a lot quicker rate here. We're going to get this one. I'm going to pull out the GG in a second, I think. Look at it. It's flying up. We've passed their cap rate. There we go. GG. I've pulled it. Done it. We've got it, guys. Yeah, it's really well played. That was. We did very well there. Great victory in the end. Superbly pushed and rushed the base with that momentum and irascibility. So great to see those traits or those abilities in action. And that was a very quick battle, in fact, quicker than I thought it was going to be. Maybe the barbarians do add a lot more pace to the game of Arena, maybe, or maybe it's just a one-off. I don't know. But anyway, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They are the barbarian units in action on Total War Arena. I'll look forward to playing them a lot more in the future, because I'm sure as we see more of the tiers unlocked, because if you don't know, we can only go up to tier 3 at the moment. In time, probably next month, they will unlock more tiers of the barbarian faction, and it's great to see what they will add to the game, what more units or what new units will be added to improve it even further. But yeah, there you go. You've seen him in action. If you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like. Hope one of you guys got the codes which appeared in the video, and I shall be back very soon with some more arena action, especially with the Rubicon River map, which I'm going to cover tomorrow. But until next time, this is WarriorofSparta for now saying farewell.